Okay, so I have a very, I believe, relevant question that these days we come across different ideologies, different viewpoints, and one of the things that we come across, which is very common, is that people say that I believe in something called karma, right?
Most of the people believe that, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people believe that, and what I believe, what I understand from karma is that what goes around comes around, right? You do something, it comes around. And there is I don't know, there is some concept like that, you can call it retribution or whatever in Islam as well, right? but these people don't say that I believe in this religion or this thought. They just say I don't believe in anything else, I just believe in karma.
Yeah,
right?
It is the biggest religion on the planet right now.
And so my question would that be that on one hand, does Islam believe in karma? And if it does, then okay, fine. But if it doesn't, then where do, because people do claim that I have felt that I did something and the next day something happened to me.
Yeah.
Right? And they're not Muslims.
Or even Muslims say that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do you explain that?
Well, first of all, Islam in philosophy, in its very core, is anti-karma. And it gives millions of examples of how the prophets, with the perfect lifestyle and everything right, went through so many problems. The sons of Father Nuh alayhi salam, the wife of Father Lut alayhi salam, the father of Father Ibrahim alayhi salam, the wife of Nuh alayhi salam. What, do you think this is karma? Of course it's not karma. If anything, this is, against the very law of justice that karma actually requires. You know what I'm saying? Every and anything will be repaid, and there's a day for that, and that's why we're waiting for that day. Majority of the people who are oppressors oppress and live an amazing life, and they die amazingly as well. There are millions of examples like this in our lifetime as well, and throughout history. So where the hell is karma at that time? This is just a superstitious belief that, this is going to happen in this very world. We do believe in a karma in terms of, it is going to be repaid. Every retribution will be dealt with on the day of judgment, not in this planet. Because if it were in this planet, then, oh my God, we have the lowest probability to bet ourselves on. Because you can get all of those people say, this did happen, karma, I can see karma on the planet. Yeah, you can see karma, but where is it when it really matters? Where is it on a community level? Where is it on a global level? Where is it on a political level? Every corrupt man has lived an amazing life. And you can see, in our own country, everywhere. These people have longer lives than all of the people who they oppress and suppress. Better health, way more money, way more happiness, better looking wives, better cars, better houses, no disease, longevity through their generations and generations of oppression. Where the hell is karma at that time? There will be karma paid in full, no interest, but in full on the day of judgment. In this planet, we have a philosophical disparity if we start believing in karma and Islam at the same time. Because Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has never promised justice in this planet. So bad things are going to happen to good people. Great things are going to actually greater things have happened and will continue to happen to bad people. In Surah Baqarah, Allah Ta'ala says, it is not in my sunnah to grab the sinner by the throat right at the time when he sins. We let the string, loosen the string so that he can actually come and repent. So that he does it on his own. This is in Surah Baqarah. This is the biggest anti-karma philosophy right there. Otherwise, if it were karma, every bad person would have, been right in front of us, paying for his dues for whatever he did.
All right. The question just popped up in my mind. You said that the anti-karma ayats are there in Quran. And you mentioned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to disbelievers that we are delaying their time and they will be paid their full justice in the hereafter. But we find that there's also ayah that support karma in Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that whatever calamity befalls upon you, that's because of the sins or whatever you sent forth with your own hands. So how do you club that with what you have explained right now?
Okay. Two things. We should not confuse repayment. Okay. Whenever you see karma, that's if you see karma. That's not karma. that is a gift from Allah. If any calamity befalls upon us, that is to cleanse us. That's the philosophy of Islam. To cleanse us, that you know what, the bigger punishment in the Day of Judgment is something which is not going to be managed by you. So I'm giving you here. If I give you here is the Quran's philosophy. If I give it to you here, it is to balance out the bad deeds. And that's happened many times in the Hadith and the Quran. So that a gift befalls upon me as a calamity of all of my wrongdoings or one of my wrongdoings. That's not karma. And this is why we need to clarify our philosophy, because if that was the test, then we see millions of examples with no calamity. You know what I'm saying? That is not a benefit that was given to them. That, you know what, he lived an amazing life. Pharaohs lived an amazing life till the day of his death. Most of the pharaohs, and a lot of millions of the people in our own times. Why are they not getting all of that? Because this is not a payment method on this planet. Is not a plan of justice. Otherwise, let's just assume that there was karma. Assuming. The biggest argument is then, if there was karma, then there is no point of the Day of Judgment. That day is redundant then. Because everybody got whatever he got as a payment of his sins or good deeds. Then what's the point of Day of Judgment then? You know what I'm saying? It's a redundant entity. Everyone's got the payment in full. Now we're just going to go our ways. So Yawmuddin is totally obliterated with this karma philosophy.